Good morning everybody, and another absolutely beautiful day. We're doing alright for weather in the UK just lately. Anyway, we're outside Bike Treads, which means we've got another motorcycle to have a look at today. And that bike is the Voge DS900 X. So there it is, in all its glory. There's my Himalayan, look. Opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they? But yeah, this bike is the spec on this motorcycle's nuts. It's got everything on it, and we'll go through that later on. So anyway, let's get on the thing and we'll take it for a little spin. The Voge DS900 X. Let's see what it's all about. I'll get my leg over it. Whoop. There we go. Right. First off, we've got a remote key. It's keyless ignition, so this goes in your pocket. So don't lose that, Dickie. Okay, so here we go then. Where should we go? Well, we'll do a mixture of fast roads, I guess, because this bike will be used for touring more than trails. But we will, as always, as I do on my channel, we'll get it down some gnarly bits. Well, not too gnarly, but we'll get it on some dirt. So let's go and have a look. Let's go and find out what we think. Clutch is right. That's initial impressions. This is it bites quite early. The clutch. Gearbox is new, so a little bit notchy, but it's going to be in it. I think there's a quick shifter on this as well, like the Suzuki. Let's get out onto the main A419. Right. Now I just opened that throttle and there was a lag. Oh! And then there was a glitch there. So I had a bit of throttle lag there, and then a hiccup. So we'll give it a bit of time to settle down. The indicator buttons, now this is a bit strange because with the indicator buttons I'm used to, this is just purely personal taste and what I'm used to. And they're the first things you start using, really, isn't it, the indicator buttons, because you're going around corners and stuff. But there's no click, there's no precise click to them, so you know they're on or they're off. On click, off press. These are just, you just push them to the side. It's nice to have a... Oh, crikey, I'm getting loads of wind noise coming off this screen onto my helmet, so I'm going to speak to you with my visor open. Because as soon as I put my visor down, I don't know if the bike's picking that up, but it's just a little bit noisy. Yeah, the bike feels, like I say, it's nice and smooth. There's no vibes whatsoever coming from this at the moment. I'm in 6 and I'm doing 65 miles an hour. It's deceptively fast actually, because you don't feel, I'm doing it well. There we go. I'm doing 17 out. Legal speed limit, and it doesn't seem like it. Fuel tank, your legs are tucked in under the tank here. So I'm going to say through experience that when you stand up on this bike, it may be a bit of a problem. I know I had that with the Benelli 502 on the trail. These got in the way, but maybe not. I don't know. But the footrests do feel a little bit forward on this bike, and a little bit high. Again, I'm 6 foot. Yeah, that's feisty. That's how I describe it. very feisty. I think you got 4 modes on this, but we'll go over that later on as well. But yeah, it tips into the bends. I mean, this is quite a sharp bend. It tips in, lovely. And we're running a 21-inch front wheel, very same setup as my Suzuki, 21-inch front and a 17-inch rear. And with the 21-inch wheels, believe you me, you can throw these bikes around. Right, we'll come off here. And we're going to get onto some proper roads, I think. Try the low-speed fuel. Wow, look at that. Hey! The old Harley there. Okay, here we go. So we'll try the low-speed fueling in sport mode. Oh, there's lag there on the throttle. Right, let's bank it over. Well, you watch the little light come up on my mirror. There it goes. Hey! Right, coming into a bendy. Coming into a bend. Right, here we go. Is that car seen me? Yep. Yeah, it's a little bit harsh, this. What are you doing there then? Okay. I'll do the normal route, the same route that I took the DS900 I think. We'll get it on a bit of, it includes a bit of trail work, light trail work. But I can't say I'm too impressed with the sport mode. Oh, there you go. Bit of a glitch. It's surging, it can't quite, I'm just off the throttle stop. Dear. Just off the throttle stop. In second, 23 mile an hour. There's a car behind me probably wondering what I'm doing. Yeah, that's a little bit rough. I can feel it is. So we'll pull up and put it into road mode. Give the thing a chance. Eh? So 31 mile an hour, third gear. See, that's better. For whatever reason, just off the stop, in third, it's behaving itself. What's that all about? In second, it wasn't. So yeah, third gear now, 30 mile an hour, and it's settled down a bit. So I'm just off the stop, just giving it like a centimetre. And that's all right now. That's all right. But it was having a little bit of a hissy fit back there, for whatever reason. See what I'm doing, when I've got to change gear, I've got my toe under the gear lever, and I think the quick shift is so sensitive, I don't know what it's doing, it's cutting momentarily cutting the engine. Maybe I'm talking a load of rubbish. Anyway, hill, third gear, 28 mile an hour. But it pulls, fly up here. Yeah, plenty of power there. Fourth. It doesn't seem to put the torque out, mid-range torque out in the same place as my Suzuki DE. And of course I keep going on about my Suzuki DE, but that's what I've got to compare it with. So we got Pirelli Scorpion tyres on this. apparently. So let's have a little look up here. Let's go up the trail. It's a very light trail, so I'm not abusing the bike as such. Right, yeah, there we go. I'm standing up on it straight away, and that tank, it's not as good steering it with your knees like you would most trail bikes. But then you could, the argument could be, well, this isn't like a proper trail bike. Well, no, it's you've got to give them a go, haven't you? I mean, it's marketed in the adventure bike vein, isn't it? So you obviously take them up a trail or two. A lot of owners probably wouldn't, just use it as a touring bike. But, anyway, handlebars a little bit low. You might need an inch riser on there. Oh, they got a dog. Yeah. Oh. Thank you. Right, here's the spot that I had a chat about the 525, and that was an absolutely stunning little bike. So let's pull this over. Oh dear me. We'll pull it over the same spot we did the 525 in, and I know a few people have contacted me and they bought 525s. Right, press the button and we'll switch it off. Oh, it's high as well. That's right, okay, let's just have a little look at where we've stopped. It's absolutely beautiful around here. There you go, the corn's starting to ripen. There's a burial mound up there. This bit's a bridleway, so I can't go up there, but it leads to a bridleway. But that's the ridgeway just there, part of the ridgeway. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is where I stopped with the DX525 or the DS900 X. And I'll say that was a lovely little bike. So I'll do the same thing. We've done the same thing with the 900. So let's have a look at it. There it is, a bit of a beastie. Big old bike. We'll start off from the front. And what you got a tubeless 21-inch front rim. There you go, tubeless 21-inch front rim with Pirelli Scorpion Trail tyres. Twin discs, I guess they're about 320mm, I should think, maybe not, I don't know. And you've got your Brembos, twin Brembo brakes. You've got some nice brakes on there. Also got angled valve stems in there, some angled tyre valves, valve stems, plus obviously they're tubeless tyres. Now the rims, they're not like a smooth anodised, they're almost like a powder coat, metallic, but I should think they are anodised. I don't know, some weird stuff. But yeah, what's up under there? See, that's... Well, I was going to say, if you do a proper trail ride, it's just going to get full of crap under there, but it's got a steering damper on it, look. See the steering damper in there? Get a load of crap on it, but you ain't going to be seriously riding this off-road, I wouldn't. Then you've got your Lonsin engine, which is 895cc, it's a parallel twin, 270-degree crank on it. And I think it puts out about 95 brake. 8,250 revs, and the torque is around about 70 foot-pound at 6,200 revs. So Lonsin make these engines for BMW. It's a funny old world, isn't it? But this is their derivative of it, so it might have a few tweaks. Like I say, that Honda 525, well, that DS525, that was a Honda-derived engine with a few tweaks. So, shock absorber, we've got, I don't know what that canister thing is, probably something to do with EVAP, I don't know. But a shock absorber, it's KYB, it's adjustable for rebound and preload. You've got a 17-inch rim, in the back, again with Scorpion Trail Pirelli, and you got your Brembo rear brake. I think, yeah, that's an aluminium swing arm. It's a steel frame on it. Right, the bike weighs 238 kilos, so it's not the lightest. And then obviously, if you put your luggage, you can buy luggage for this. I think the luggage is about 600 quid. The originals came, the first wave of bikes, I think they came with luggage, but you now have to buy it. So it's about 600 quid, but we'll go over the prices in a minute. So, 3.5 gallon tank, well not 3, just over 3 gallon fuel tank on there. So let's have a little look, let's get on it, and I'll show you all the tech. Right then, let's have a look and see what we got. So, let's go through this thing. What we got on here is a myriad of buttons. You've got your horn button, you've got your indicator button. Now, I was on about the indicators. See how that's actually, the whole button seems to be flexing, doesn't it? It seems like, it just seems weird. I like a nice precise click. And you're not like with the Suzuki, and then you press it. It's not too precise, that. Obviously, all your mode buttons, your enter, that's your cruise control. That's your cruise control button there. Headlight, main beam and flasher, and this is also fitted with heated seats, a heated seat. So, I don't know if you can see that, but that's your heated seat button and your heated handlebar grips. Also, we got the hazards. So that's a load of buttons, isn't it? A load of buttons on that side. When we come over this side, it's a little bit more basic on this side. So you've got your mode button to change your screen, and you've got your starter button, and you've got your side lights, your spotlights button there. And then up here, you've got a camera. Button there turns your camera on. So you've got a forward-facing camera, which is a good thing, I guess. A good thing, if you, for insurance reasons, or if you, the amount of times I've been cut up and stuff. I wish I'd have a camera going. So, good idea. Right, what we got? We got two USBs there, a big one and a small one. And then I think on this side, very similar to the 525 DSX, you will have a big old camping, what I call a camping plug. You can plug your airbeds and stuff in, pumps, plug your airbeds into that. So that goes back on there. You've got your on-off switch. Now, off and on, and I suppose that's steering lock, isn't it? So you turn your handlebars and press it again and it'll lock your steering. All done electronically. So let's switch it on and see what pops up on the screen. There you go. Now, one thing I have noticed about this screen, like I said earlier, if you get the sun shining on it, you get glare. There might be a way of brightening this up. Oh, hang on, it's come on a bit brighter now. So, rev counters, engine, fuel. That's used to fit a bit of fuel. Your trip meter there, tyre pressures, front and rear, and the mileage the bike's done. So that's on. So let's start it up. I don't want to run the battery down. So there's your starter button. Yeah, took a couple of seconds, didn't it, to get going. Anyway, so we can hear the engine. I think what it is obviously this is like a big plastic bloody top to this bike, and you get you can get the it's emphasised the mechanical noise from the top end, from the cameras and that. I think there's a lot of chains whizzing around in this engine, so that does get emphasised, comes up through here. Look. see some air intakes as well. Look, there's some air intakes there. Yeah, so let's get into the nitty gritty of this, the price, because this is the main. This is why these things were flying out of the showrooms last year, and they sold them all. They sold them all, and like I was saying, this batch now, this is a Bike Treads demo bike. So if you want to ride it, feel free to pop into Bike Treads in view of buying one, because they are a very good dealership. I'm sure they'll let you have a go on it. Price on the road. Price on the road 8,699. Now if you want your luggage, 699 quid for the luggage. Now I don't know who makes the luggage. Probably a decent manufacturer. I know Givy made some luggage for Benelli at one point, and is it SW Motec for the CF Motos. So I don't know who the manufacturer luggage would be, but anyway, 699 quid. In 2024, the bikes came with luggage. This is why they, what with having a BMW derived engine, it's the same engine, they flew out the showrooms and they were 9,199 quid. And that was on the road. So we're looking at £100, 200 quid difference now. They've gone up. But like I say, the tech you get on there, I think people are mad for technology nowadays, aren't they, for whatever reason. And a lot of my friends, they ride with it. They ride with music. They listen to music as they're riding along. Now, I don't know about you, but I grew up with old clunking motorbikes, and the only music to your ears was the engines. That's what it was it was all about. It was part of it, listening to the engines and what's just about to explode, perhaps. But yeah, it's all about technology nowadays. So this bike, this old Voge has got the lot. You wouldn't want any more. Heated seats, heated grips, radar, and a forward-facing camera. And when I heard about the radar, like I said earlier when we were going along, I thought, yeah, bloody radar, who needs blind spot? But there's a little triangle that comes up in your mirror, and I quite like that. It does tell you that there's something up the side of you. I mean, you still obviously do your lifesavers and everything, so perhaps you don't need it, but if you rely on it and don't do your lifesavers, then that's quite bad riding practice, isn't it? But, so anyway, that's it. That's I don't think it's got a chain on it, chain drive. I don't think there's anything else I've missed out. I could spend an afternoon just talking about the tech and showing you how it all works, but I don't want to, and I don't know how half of it works. So we get back on it, do what it's designed to do, and take it round some B roads, and see how it fares on the B roads. Brand spanking new, look. Let's just make sure I got my key. You don't want to be losing that remote key. Yeah, it's still in my pocket. I prefer, see how high this is? Look, see, you get on them, obviously stand up on them, hoof your leg over, but I don't want to risk dropping this, so I got to do a ninja kick. I'm going to do a ninja kick, see, Dickie the ninja, Dickie the 63-year-old ninja. Right, on. Right, let's see how this starts up now. See how precise this is. It's not a one-toucher then, I guess. Anyway, let's turn around, or it round. Get back to a little bit more moderate or mild trail riding. So what gear am I? I'm in second. I'm doing the second gear special. Can we go down to walking pace like the Himmies? See, the throttle seems to damp down. Have to open it quite a way. Right, okay. Got some bumpy bits now. I won't go through the puddle, I don't want to get any mud on it. just nicked into 6 quite happily on the quick shifter. Let's try it. Going down the box. Yeah, a lot better than the Suzuki. The suspension is soaking up the weird undulating bumps that you get. There's the white horse up there, look. Right, let's slow it down because you get a lot of grit on these corners. But these are the sort of roads I like. Giving them the beans around these roads. Technical roads. And slow it down. Yeah. It does the job. Right. Okay. These are the sort of roads we like. Long straight roads are boring. So let's get cooking. So you got to keep an eye out for tractors. Tyres are doing the job though. Don't know what my traction control's dialed into, to be quite honest. I didn't get as far as that on the tech. This is road mode. And I'd say my Suzuki's a lot quicker and smoother. Well, all the grit seems to have dispersed. Oh, damn it. We've got a van in front now. So that's it. Shouldn't be overtaken on these roads. So we'll settle her down now. Gorgeous scenery around here. Now, slow it down, there's some houses around here. And then we get to this stretch of road. It's a real sad bit of road this for me, because there's a young lady was killed a few years back on a GSXR 600 Carrick, her name was, and there's a memorial along here for her somewhere. There it is. And when I always come along here, I always just stop and just pay my respects. Yeah, she's new to the bigger bikes, and she ended up with a Jigsaw 600 GSXR 600. Something happened on this bend coming this way, and that's where she ended up, where that memorial is. Bless her up. Stanton House over there, well, Stanton Park. This is like a stone's throw. It's lovely over there. There's a lovely hotel, Stanton House. I had the old shovelhead in the car park the other day when I was vlogging, and it's a stone's throw away from the industrial sprawl of Swindon, which is just round this corner, basically. The industrial area, the old Vickers site where they used to build the Spitfires in the Second World War. Anyway, we've got to turn left. There's nothing coming, which is good. Up round this roundabout. See how it dips in. You can dip it in. It's not a little bit top heavy. Oh yeah, a little bit top heavy. just needs a little bit more refinement. That's what I reckon. A little bit more refinement. Which sounds odd, doesn't it? Coming from something with basically a BMW motor in it. But that's how it seems to me. So a perfectly capable bike on the road. But needs a little bit more refinement. But, like I say, loads of tech. That's what people seem to go for nowadays, don't they? Anyway, we're behind a Triumph Tiger. I'm not sure what size or whatever, but and we're on our way back to Bike Treads. So, again, I'll take this opportunity to thank Bike Treads for giving me the chance to ride this Voge DS900 X. Mate, what are you doing there? You're getting onto ziggy-zag lines now. You don't want to be filtering on ziggy-zag lines. No, he's not. He's behaving himself. They give me the chance to ride it. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. And for you guys watching, if you're still with me and haven't fallen asleep, thank you for watching. And stay safe. Ride safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Cheerio. Right. How do we do this, sir?